Hello everybody, welcome back to AAW Mayhem. Jalen Peachers solo taking over the commentary duties. Grim is busy with work. Grim will be very spotty from here on out because he works, but it's okay. I'm still here with the usual one-man commentary. Whoa, wait a minute now, Francis. Before he can get to that, Tony Benz is coming out. He has a few words for Francis Gates. Francis like, is this guy serious? Yeah, he's serious, Francis. He's serious. And there's Tony Benz. The fans love him. The greatest professional wrestler of all time in this universe. Shut the hell up. The greatest professional wrestler of all time. Coming out, the fans loud on their feet. They have not seen Tony in a bit, and they are very excited to see Tony Benz here, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Benz, not the type of man to really talk much. He'll do talking if he has to, but you know he's always the kind of guy to do the walking, do the action. He's about that shit, and he wants all the smoke. Ooh, sarcastically looking for his fist bump, and you already know he has some words to say to Francis Gates. Let's hear what he has to say. Fans chanting yes. Francis Gates, oh! Francis waved off the idea for a quick second, but attacks Tony, and Tony quick back up to his feet. And Francis Gates now with a hard strike, and look at the strength of Francis Gates. Straight up flipping Tony Benz on the mat, delivering a nasty looking elbow drop. And Francis Gates and Tony Benz have to be separated here, ladies and gentlemen. We want this marquee matchup to happen, and it's gonna happen. We just gotta get these two separated now. Fans on their feet, they want that match just as much as me. I will explain more about the history and backstory between those two, I'm sure, when their match happens later on tonight. But now we got to get on to our opening contest.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Jacksonville, Florida, weighing in at 225 pounds, the hooligan, Nate Williams.
Well, the hooligan Nate Williams making his way down to the ring. Always a huge threat when he's in a matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. This man over on AAW, before he was drafted to AAW Mayhem, was always a constant threat looming around the AAW Championship Division, the AAW Global Championship Division, even flirting with dropping his weight to be an X Division, aka Cruiserweight Champion. We don't call it the X Division here, it's just fun to reference TNA. But Nate Williams, always a challenge, always a threat. The fans love him, and you know he's going to give it his all tonight here in this matchup. Look at those pecs. Oh, yes. Yes, sir.
And his opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania,
weighing 255 pounds, the super athletes, Kirk Anthony, former AAW champion, the super athlete, Kirk Anthony, walking down to the fucking ring to face Nate the Hooligan Williams in one-on-one action. Oh fuck, I love Cell's theme with the rock guitar cover. Kirk Anthony's in action, coming up on AAW Mayhem. Do. I got way too excited. But anywho, former AAW champion Kirk Anthony going one-on-one with Nate Williams here in an opening contest here to AAW Mayhem. And you know these two are going to put on one hell of a match. These two men are no strangers to each other. They have combated before. They have faced each other one-on-one multiple times. They have seen each other a good number of times, so they know what to expect out of each other. Nate Williams delivers a kick. that doesn't quite take down the super athlete. And he delivers a clothesline, still doesn't take the super athlete off his feet. Now an Irish whip looking to slam it, but no, Kirk Anthony, the huge power difference, just flexing those muscles. Now Kirk Anthony delivering a hard strike to Nate, and a snap suplex delivered to the hooligan. You know, both of these men looking to impress the AAW Mayhem General Manager, Matt Dickey, hoping to climb in the rankings to be the next AAW Undisputed Champion, or maybe AAW United Kingdom Champion, challenge Drake Hunter. Now an Irish whip right outside of the ring. And now Kirk Anthony getting a steel chair. What? This is not an ODQ match, Kirk. What are you doing? I mean, you're the super athlete. I'm sure you know what you're doing. Jesus Christ, he doesn't know what he's doing. Kirk Anthony now going to town on Nate Williams with the steel chair. Why is Kirk Anthony just straight up throwing a match like this? The fans, they don't... What? I don't know what's going on here. And I wish I knew what Kirk Anthony was thinking, what was going on in his head, but we got to move on to more important things, more important action. As Chris Jackson, time skip, already in the ring, awaiting his championship. Oh no, I mean non-title championship match against Fred. And look at Fred now attacking the number one contender. The ref calling for the bell. Why are matches being blown off tonight? Damn it. This is supposed to be all action wrestling mayhem. We got the mayhem part, but we got to get to the all action wrestling part, you guys. Oh my Jesus Christ and Enziguri. The AAW Cruiserweight Champion clearly feels threatened by his number one contender. The ref clearly doing his best charades impersonation, playing a nice game of charades. No one knows what he's thinking. And oh my Jesus Christ. And look at Chris Jackson taking the baseball bat out of the champ's hand and swings. Bada swing, Chris Jackson. Going to work on the AAW Cruiserweight Champion. Oh my goodness, and a huge uppercut delivered. And now Chris Jackson with the clothesline over the top rope to the Cruiserweight Champion. And look at Chris with an amazing maneuver. Spaceman Plancha to the AAW Cruiserweight Champion. Another match blown off. Damn it, guys. I cannot wait for that AAW Cruiserweight Championship match, but here we go backstage. This was after what happened between Nate and Kirk. Kirk Anthony basically confronting the AAW General Manager, Matt Dickey, saying, do not throw me in the opening contest. I want to be the AAW Undisputed Championship match. But more on that will go down next episode. Matt Dickey has guaranteed it. And now it is time for the main event. Action is just flying by in this. Just flying by. It's quite a shame. Oh, Francis Gates, are we ever going to get an official match here tonight? Are we? Are we really? Oh my Jesus Christ, why? Why am I calling for Jesus Christ so much tonight? Now Francis Gates throwing around Tony Benz. And before this matchup was announced, it was said that Tony Benz threw in a stipulation, and Francis Gates, I guess you could say dumb enough to answer, because no smart man would say this. Tony Benz cannot get disqualified, cannot get disqualified, but Francis Gates can. He wants to test how much Francis Gates can put up with. He wants to test how good of a wrestler he is. And this is one of the stipulations that Tony did in his younger years to prove to the veterans that he is one of the best. And Tony Benz now doing it to one of the new up-and-comers to prove to him that, hey, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the stipulation, as I repeat, if Tony Benz wins, if Francis Gates gets disqualified, it's over. But Tony Benz cannot. Tony Benz does not have to follow any of the traditional rules. He can hit the ref. He can swing a weapon. He cannot get counted out. Oh, but Francis Gates can most definitely can. And now Tony Benz on the offense after being attacked. Francis Gates tries to take opportunity of the stipulation, knowing he can get disqualified, has to follow traditional rules. And now Tony Benz all over Francis Gates. And now look at Francis with a scoop slam. Francis has been on quite a roll recently defeated Lance Hamilton in the 3 stages of hell match. Well, more like the 3 shows of hell, because they all took up the main event spots on 3 continuous shows of AAW Mayhem. But you heard it earlier, he is done with Lance Hamilton. He is done entertaining that garbage of a wrestler. He wants to move on to bigger and better, and the biggest and the best it gets is the AAW Undisputed Champion, Elijah Wolf. And Francis Gates now clubbing overhead blows to Tony Benz, and Tony Benz able to sneak out of there. Oh man, knee strikes. Knee strikes to the gut of Francis. Those are some heavy duty knee strikes, and a zigzag now delivered by the best wrestler in the world. Now Tony Benz striking away on Francis Gates. Tony Benz knows that his time in the ring is narrowing down. He is near the end of his career, so he wants to make an impact on AAW. He has yet to win it. Wow, ref. Wow. Took forever to get into position. He wants to win a championship in AAW. He has yet to win a championship here since being on the show way back when Ryan Lloyd was AAW champion. That was a long time ago, ladies and gentlemen, I might add. And now Tony Benz now successfully tossing around Francis Gates. He wants to be a champion somehow, some way, and Tony Benz, every time he gets so close, that's as close as he gets. Only so close. He can never reach the top of the mountain. And now Tony Benz with a double foot stomp and a kick to the chest. And another double foot stomp kick to the chest combination. Tony Benz now picking up momentum, looking for the ginormous Benz splash delivered to Francis Gates. Referee at the count of 2 and a kick out by Francis. Now Francis slowly getting back up to his feet, and Tony Benz looking for the pedigree, but Francis will not let that happen. Rapid punches to the gut of Tony Benz. Talk about making it hard to breathe. Without a core, you can't really do much of anything, and Francis Gates knows that for a fact. A master at wearing down a certain body part. And Tony Benz counters. Irish whip it to the corner. Tony Benz placing Francis up on the top turnbuckle. Looking to, oh no, Francis Gates with a kick to the chest. Francis Gates, not much of a high flyer, took way too much time, and he gets thrown off the top rope. Now Tony Benz looking to deliver a pedigree. He has been in prime position this entire matchup, ladies and gentlemen. And Tony Benz looking for it now. The pedigree delivered to Francis Gates. Tony Benz, this could be it right here, and a kick out. Francis is able to kick out, and look at Tony. Oh my Jesus, he cannot, remember, he can't get disqualified. Tony cannot get disqualified for doing what he just did to the official. Tony Benz, huge advantage now for Tony. And now, no, Francis Gates counters the chair strike. And now he tosses him into the turnbuckle, and Francis Gates now delivering a chair strike. Remember, he can get disqualified, so he's taking advantage. Puts the chair down, the referee, oh man, I guess he has no peripheral vision whatsoever. Now Francis Gates, the ref, I guess, didn't see anything as he delivers a knee strike. Tony Benz falls in a sitting position in another knee strike. And now Tony Benz up and down for Francis Gates. Suplex pile driver. That's it. This has to be the end. People don't just kick out of that move and it's over. Francis Gates is victorious against Tony Benz here tonight. Ladies and gents, my goodness, what a match.
Here is your winner,